Going along for the ride with a classic video game turned TV show is the final appearance of a popular Netflix character, a movie based on a Disney theme park attraction, a movie directed by actually talented YouTube stars, and the return again of a fan favorite animated series. Don't get it twisted, it's time for this week's What to Watch.
I want to hire you. Pick up a package, bring it back. I can make your every wish come true. So John, what do you wish for?
Toilet paper. 2-ply.
I think I can do better.
3-ply?
Crashing straight into Peacock this week is the new series Twisted Metal. This one is of course based on the combat vehicle video game that first debuted in 1995 on Sony's original PlayStation. And anytime we can bring that bad boy into the conversation makes it a great reason to check out the series. Another reason to get revved up for Twisted Metal, which stars Anthony Mackie as the lead character John Doe, is that it's officially listed as a live-action comedy, clearly leaning into the dark humor that the game has become known for. Plus, it takes place in a post-apocalyptic world, and those are all the rage right now. And because great things come in threes, a third reason to consider this one is Sweet Tooth. No, not the reason you can't shed that extra 10 pounds. It's everyone's favorite ice cream truck driving killer clown from the game. In this case, he's voiced by podcaster star Will Arnett and physically played by pro wrestler Samoa Joe. And yeah, don't show your kids.
No matter where you go, we will never be apart.
We didn't come this far just to abandon each other.
Also planting its sword into your streaming options this week is the Season 3 Volume 2 premiere of The Witcher. And while we've told you that this is the final season for Henry Cavill in the role of Geralt of Rivia before Liam Hemsworth takes over, now we're down to just his final 3 episodes, which is of course the first reason to head over to Netflix. Another would be, without giving too much away, that Season 3 Volume 1 ended with a cliffhanger and you just gotta see what happens next, am I right? And speaking of Volume 1, it's coming in with a fresh 78% on the tomato meter, with the consensus from critics being that so far it's paying a fittingly fond farewell to this particular Geralt of Rivia. Gotta do our boy Henry right.
Death lurks around every corner. God, give us a break. There's so many bad people in the world. Haunt them.
Amen.
Spooking its way into theaters this week is the fantasy comedy Haunted Mansion starring Lakeith Stanfield. He and the rest of the loaded cast that includes Tiffany Haddish, Owen Wilson, Danny DeVito, Rosario Dawson, Dan Levy, Jared Leto, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Sheesh! The second reason to catch this one is that it marks the second theatrical adaptation of the Disney attraction, The Haunted Mansion. The first one came in 2003 with Eddie Murphy starring and is a rotten 14% on the tomato meter. We don't talk about that one. So, only uphill from there, right? There's some great talent behind the camera as well, with director Justin Simien best known for his debut, Dear White People. And writer Kate Dippold has worked on shows like Mad TV and Parks and Rec, plus movies like The Heat and the 2016 Ghostbusters reboot. In other words, get ready to laugh.
Cannot go for more than 90 seconds. Am I clear?
What happens after 90 seconds?
They'll want to stay.
Also speaking to us from theaters is the supernatural horror flick Talk to Me. And check this out, this is the directorial debut for twin Australian filmmakers Danny and Michael Filippo, who gained massive popularity on YouTube with their intense action comedy videos. That's the first reason to give this one a shot. The second reason is that it's 95% on the tomato meter with about 127 reviews so far. The critics' consensus says it has a gripping story and impressive practical effects and spins a terrifically creepy 21st century horror yarn built on classic foundations. Say less, we're sold. If you need a third reason, horror fans, well then get a load of this scary premise. Some friends learn how to conjure spirits using an embalmed hand, and things get a little out of hand, unleashing terrifying supernatural forces. Yes, it's like that one time my friends and I had a Ouija board, and ask your parents about it, kids.
Here, look at this. Stop fighting! Okay, I'm done.
And finally, fresh fam making its triumphant return to your TV is the animated series Futurama. That's right, it's back! Again, after debuting on Fox back in 1999 and running for 4 seasons, it was later picked up by Comedy Central for 3 more that ended in 2013. And now, a decade later, Futurama is headed to Hulu with at least 20 new episodes, which is great reason to tune in. The series cing from Simpsons creator Matt Groening, who is returning for the latest round of episodes. And he'll be joined by the core voice cast returning as well, which includes Billy West as Philip J. Fry and Katie Seagal as Leela. All good things. Plus, the show carries an audience score of 90% 94%. And all the seasons that have enough reviews for a tomato meter score, which is 4 of them, are all very fresh. That includes the certified fresh first season, where critics described it as an inventive, funny, and sometimes affecting look at the world of tomorrow. A consensus that still holds up. And there you have it, 5 picks that are so good you'll want to pick up a piece of metal and twist it. Okay, that one was a bit of a stretch, or twist. Be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did check out, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. And please check out our RT25 page at RottenTomatoes.com so you can vote in our fan fave movie and TV poll. We'll give you an imaginary sticker. Okay, that's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.